Hello everybody, it's me Evill, and I just actually made an actual Hyaenadon taming pen. I looked up a guide online, and supposedly this is how it should be. This is the optimal way. And also, I made sure that they cannot jump over this because they jump too high, so I made this 3 tall, or 2.5 to 3 tall. This is like where I can put the thing in, and everywhere else is like where you put out. So apparently, in Ark there is a line of sight. I've never heard of that before and I thought it did not work. But, see, you can go under the foundations like this by crawling using the X key. And then, the foundations here should block line of sight from the Hyaenadon while I'm able to pet it, theoretically. So this should be the way to tame a Hyaenadon. I don't know if I trust it. And by the way, this design is from Flinger Fu. I watched his YouTube tutorial on it. Very good tutorial, but I just added the extra ease of access with the extra high walls because I mean I can get the materials easy. I want to tame Hyaenadon, so let's it, okay? I had to first tame it in the previous episode when I didn't have to, but I lost my patience and I just first tamed it after it reset 3 times. So this time, let's do it, let's it. And I assume it loses the alpha buff when it gets far away, so it should be okay. If it doesn't, then I need to just kill the other animals there. Oh, I just thought it fell. So I want to carry it here. Wait, do I have everything online? I've got my audio, yes. Might be some issues, but hopefully not. Should be relatively easy. Yes, it's a lot easier now to use the trap. Let's see if I need to kill its tribe mates. Looks like it's not glowing and it's not running away from me. This should be working. I can't crawl down there. This is not working. Why is it not working now? I trusted you. Okay. It is working. I cannot get this part of my pen because of the levels of the ground. Oh wow, I thought it wouldn't be that high there. Wow, okay, no, there's no way here. No way in. Let's start actually taming this properly. Okay, there's still some design flaws with this trap for sure. How am I supposed to pet it there? When it's on that side. Oh my god, it lost all of the taming already. No, this is not enough. I thought this trap would actually be enough. It doesn't work actually. I'm making this fucking thing work. God fucking damn it. This can't work because I'm obstructed by this stone ceiling. Why did it destroy everything? Well, it wasn't working anyway. I need a more flat ground. The trap for this thing costs more than for a giga. Not really. It's kinda close actually. I mean, it's just that because metal is expensive. I guess for that I need a... Let's get some that's then. I don't remember what the best way to get it was, but this seemed pretty efficient. So yeah, even with the tutorial crowd, it actually is not 100%. That was not flat enough. I need it to be accessible on all sides. That's why I took it apart. But I didn't... I tried to remove just the ceiling so I could actually reach it. But yeah, it doesn't work like that. Of course, the fence post had to get destroyed by doing that, because of course it does. Why wouldn't it get destroyed from that? So, I guess I'll just stick to this then. This is not the best way to get that, by the way, no way. Well, whatever. I get to use my chainsaw. I like the idea I had for the height of the trap though. Like, that was not bad. And I don't understand why this thing starts fucking walking around like that. And when I get off of it. I don't understand what causes that to happen. Let's just use the pickaxe. So, I don't know how much stats I need. I think it's like 400 to 500. And should I make it from stone or from wood? Probably just stone because it's easier to get. And it's more durable. Less things can damage it. I can use it for something else too. Although I don't really need it at this point. I mean, it just helps things to have a taming trap. Even something kind of big, like even though you can knock it out easily, if it gets attacked by something while it is taming up, that's an issue. So if I can carry something like, for example, a Morellotops or a Procopteron into the taming trap, it could be fine. Although that trap is definitely for those things. This trap, or the upcoming trap anyway, is going to be for something else. Fuck it, let's make it from wood. It's easier, cheaper. I don't feel like getting more stone for this too. And put back the gasoline and stuff. I mean, okay, I started with the stone. Let's do the stone at the bottom. I've got 4, this is 5. And then I need ceilings. I need one more ceiling. Yep. And then let's get fence foundations on the sides to block the line of sight. This is like what the trap actually like relies on. Block their line of sight but still pet them successfully. And then wooden walls. I've got 10 of them, so I need one more. And hopefully this trap will now work. I need to place it on somewhere super flat. That will actually allow me to place things on it. And it has to be far enough away from my pens. Make sure that they don't cause it to aggro. This looks promising. I have to do it fast, so just in case I can unbuild it as well. This way I don't need to rebuild as much, hopefully. Oh, I'm lacking 2 ceilings. It is completely beyond me that the Hyaenadon needs something this complicated. Alright, please tell me it's good enough. Imagine if this is now too flat. Okay. I can go under here. I can go under here. Okay, hopefully this now works. There's no way this doesn't work, right? No way. Right? This has to be enough, right? It's just a fucking Hyaenadon, okay? And then I need to place these exactly at these spots here on the sides. Block the line of sight. Alright, please tell me I cannot go under it again. Fuck. I don't like this. This is probably not good enough. I think it's too flat. Please tell me this works. I hope it does. I'm not gonna do it the final row though. Cause it's just if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna crash out in that case. And let's put it back in the pen. If I could do it properly. Right, it should be easy enough here. Yeah, there we go. I don't think it's even aggroed onto me yet. Let's see. So the previous trap there, like the nice thing is that it was not aggroing onto me at all. Okay, it's working so far. Does it not aggro onto me? Yeah, if I don't walk past this foundation, it's okay. More easily said than done, but... Yes, yes, yes. I can do it, let's it. And I don't need a timer either to tell me to get into range, because that was so annoying to do. I had to mute that part of the video and put it in like a time lapse, because it was so loud, the timer. But the crazy thing is that this is probably the best trap you can make for it. And it's still so funky. Oh nice, it pooped. At least it can't walk here. So now I know how to tame a Hyaenadon reliably. And I can pretend I didn't have to force tame the previous two ones out of frustration. I still didn't need to do that, but I just was so annoyed from doing it for so long. That's just one more animal that I can tame now. I don't have many that I don't know how to tame now. Maybe one or two. I mean, like Carcharodontosaurus, that seems like a really complicated tame. I've never done that. Kika I did, like, when I used to play back when. But I'm pretty sure I did it in like a pretty funky way. It was just stuck on some rocks there. And I just shot it until it knocked out, and then I just had narcotics on me, right? Wasn't hard to do that. All the knockout tames, like, you just need to figure out a way to not die while you're knocking them out. And considering you can use the crossbow and the flintlock, what's it called? Long neck rifle. You can use both of them on the Tylocolio. I think it's pretty much impossible to die on the back of that thing. And if you just have a better weapon, then you can tame many of the easier, earlier game tames. Something like Ichthyornis, you can just bowla it, for example. Or Pelacornis, I mean. No, all of the smaller ones, you can just bowla them and then knock them out. Like, it's not hard at all. You can probably do it with your fists if you try hard enough. Put some melee damage into it. Also, can you notice from my ungodly amount of yapping how much I hate this? At least it doesn't reason like this. Just chilling. Taming effectiveness is pretty horrible though. I think there was the item that you can make somehow with like the Desmodus or something to reset it, but obviously on Scorched Earth you don't have Desmoduses. So, it's not an option. I guess after this the next thing I need to learn how to tame is the Onyx, because I failed to do the tame for that earlier. I think for that thing is like most important is that I have the prime meat ready, so I don't need to feed it something else. Or I guess the mutton. I could... Oh, I haven't tamed the novice yet, although that shouldn't be too hard. I want to go back to those beautiful easy tames. Why cannot I tame 20 parasaurs to complete the roster? this trap is like seriously expensive, and the crazy thing is, it basically only works for the Hyaenadon. Like, I'm not gonna use this for anything else. I mean, I guess I could passive tame a Lystrosaur with this more easily. Or a Pegomastax. I could carry the Pegomastax here and then walk up to them so they can steal my stuff, and then they try to run away, and... I mean, yeah, but any taming pen would work for that. I'm just making kinda cope for this taming pen. This isn't really anything useful. And yeah, Flinger Fu made this design, playing with the line of sight. That is the key to this trap. If you can come up with some other design, you can probably make it, I don't know if more efficiently, but you can make it in other ways too. Like, you just need to be able to place these fence posts to block it from seeing things. This made it 70 times less stressful than having to like multitask, having to have the timer on me and everything. Like, yeah, the taming effectiveness is crap. It's already losing 4 levels, but at least I can tame it. I want to tame a higher level male as well, to complete the pair, so I can breed it. Because I've never had Hyaenadons before. I tamed one on the island a week ago, and I cannot still believe that I was able to do it so easily. I was just in Gili at night, following it. And I just tamed it like that. I put it in my normal taming pen. Hello. It is quite funny that the line of sight considers this as it not seeing me though. Like, bro, I think it should be able to see me right now. But no, I'm invisible to the naked eye. By the way, a soldier pet to make you almost invisible should be so cool. Like, give you some kind of visual effect to hide you from other players too. Something like that would be really cool actually. Yeah. And then when you like attack from the stealth, then you get revealed or something like that, I think. Would be really fun. Yes. This is a beauty now. That's what I like. An actual trick to taming them. This is Krakuta. I'm pretty sure that's the scientific name from the Forte Hyena. Not certain. And of course with the cryo pod, I can just cryo it up instead of having to like pick it up in a difficult way or anything. And now I tamed my Hyaenadon legitimately. It took me an entire video tutorial to get it, but it's working. It doesn't work if the Hyaenadon can walk into directions where you can't. I guess to make this one work, I would need to place something to divide this even more, so that it would only walk in the like forward side and not the back side. But like, that's so hard to do. Absolute pain. I'll just stick with that new weapon I made. And I'll go look for a mating pair for this Hyaenadon, cause I'm afraid I don't want to keep these ones. Ugly and Hyaenadon. Like, these ones are getting thrown to the wolves because I forced them. Because I thought, okay, well, it's fucking impossible, it's not happening, but... I guess you can't walk through the door, yeah, that's right. That's how I was able to keep you in the pen, by the way. Oh, also I was watching the footage back and I realized they can jump too high. That's the way that they were escaping my pen. Sorry, Doggo, I got you in a unlawful way. I want to keep my playthrough clean, and I will do it by any means necessary. Let's get a back going of these things. See what they can do later on. I'm pretty sure they have like a pretty unique ability of like healing on kill or something like that. Like, just like wild carnivores do. I've got the taming pens now. I could use them for anything here really, but let's just search for Hyaenadons. Guess they don't spawn in this area. Or they haven't spawned here. They seem to be more in the ravine here. Ooh, is that an Archaeopteryx? think it is. What level are you, little guy? I couldn't see there. Okay, goodbye Ekans. I couldn't see the Archaeopteryx level. It's fine. I don't think I saw 150 there, so it's okay. Level 75 male is good enough. Sorry, you've been kidnapped, sir. And I will probably see it lose the alpha aura in a moment. By the way, I just find it so funny that the wolves have the alpha in this game, when in reality it should be like the matriarch aura or something like that. Of course, Hyaenadons aren't wolves, but you know, in the game they are represented pretty similar, and in real life they would likely have similar family dynamics as well. Is that a Purlovia? Yes, it is. Low level. I can try seeing if I can carry a Purlovia though. Oh, he's got the back puff again. Also aggroed onto me. Oops, I missed. I missed the pickup too. Oh, I'm on timer. Let's actually pick it up properly. Come on. Yes, there we go. This is the way this box is supposed to work. I'm just gonna fly out to here. Alright, kangaroo, I dare you, just jump into here. Just find out what happens. What level are you? This one spawned before I remembered to reset the spawns. Bye bye, kangaroo. Ah, goddammit. You're so fast. Come on. I can't hit while I'm sprinting. That's the issue of the melee weapons. Man, it's so annoying actually. I should probably jump to hit it. I think that way I can hit while I'm... Man, it's so fast. Let's just give up on that. I could kill it with 2 hits, but I cannot get 2 hits in. Couldn't kill it with my 600% damage ascendant sword. Yes, it works again. And let's just continue doing it the same way that the previous one was done. I'll cut back to you when this finishes. Oh wait, I won't cut back to you because first I need to throw this one to the wolves. Go there and live free. It aggroed onto me. I can't pet it now. Actually, I don't think that one aggroed, it's just because I threw the other one in there. Fly up to this obelisk looking thing and then back. I should do it. Yeah, I think I'm out of friendly distance anyway. Yep. Then have a nice little drink. I actually learned a lot in the previous episode, like the flyers literally cannot land if there's even a little bit of a puddle of water. They just keep on levitating. Alright. Yep. Works like this. Let me see that ripe log actually. If I lost the other Hyaenadon already. So there's this, where is it, the option? Tribe Manager L. quick/RIP. Okay, I can't see it then. It must not have died then. That Hyaenadon. Alright, I'll get back to you when I tame this one. And by the way guys, I definitely know what I want to tame next. Well, I don't want to, but I will try to. Dung beetle. I can get a dung beetle, I'm still missing a dung beetle. And I've never tamed a dung beetle before. I know that they collect poop, or I don't know if they collect it in ASE, but definitely in the other game. And I'm excited to still try it out. Let's make sure, yes, set difficulty value, correct. I already said it, I think. Alright, that's a second Hyaenadon. What's this called? Doggo. Of course it is not a doggo, but let's pretend it is. Hyaenadons, by the way, are accurately sized. Maybe a little bit small. In reality they would have weighed like 80 to 100 kilograms, and I can see this being the right size. So in other words, they were actually a bit bigger than hyenas, but I'm pretty sure this is like normal modern hyena sized. There were also, of course, different groups of actual hyenas that were larger, and the European hyenas were almost like twice the size of the modern African spotted hyenas, which I did check. They are the crocuta crocuta. So I was correct. Anyway, now we realistically, legitimately tamed 2 hyenas. I'll need to... Okay, I'm going to relog so that I can change back to PvE mode, because I don't need to carry these things anywhere anymore, so hold on a second. No, wait. Oh my god, I made a mistake. Ah, yes, it's not easy to get in anymore. I'm gonna show you in a moment. Yeah, let's turn back on PvE mode and you will see. Ooh, okay, it's saved. It's saved. When I was loading into the game before this, it was horrendous. I had to wait 20 minutes. But now it loaded in 10. I mean... 10 seconds. I was going to say 10 minutes, but 10 seconds. It's definitely 10 seconds. Set difficulty value 5.0. And... well, I might still have the cryo sickness for now, but it's gonna disappear in a moment, I think. I've never tried changing to PvE mode where I have cryo sickness, but let's see. Okay, it just doesn't do anything. Let's go. Sneaker bar, it's a female. Yeah, I've got a breeding pair now. I'll go look for the other one I tamed with the green mamba. Oh wait. Preserving salts and animal shit. I need animal shit for the dung beetle. And I can find them in the desert everywhere. I'm going to take the 2 Hyaenadons I tamed before and put them into the blender, or put them up against a bit of a higher challenge there on the desert. Is the other one I threw out still alive? Yes. I guess it's not targeted by wolfies, or otherwise it definitely would have died. Congratulations, you lived for an extra few minutes. I forgot to animal sit, by the way. Need animal sit. Let's go back and get some animal sit. I don't need these. The more animal sit, the better. Ideally it would also be big animal sit and not small animal sit. Medium animal sit is good enough. Really exciting collecting poop. Hopefully the dung beetle will actually do exactly this for me. I don't think it does though. I don't think it's a thing in ASE. I think it's only in Ark Survival Ascended. No. Of course I don't want to play Ark Survival Ascended because there's way more bugs in that. And I really like versus battles. And the targeting ranges look really broken in Ark Survival Ascended. I also don't like paying money, and it would cost me money. My primary motivation. So let's double check. I've got the animal shit. Yep. Good to go. I don't need that many shits, I think, because I am on the single player settings, so taming should be like 2.5 times faster or something like that. I guess I think this is the desert that's closest to me here. Yeah. Easy to get to the desert here, right next to the green obelisk. Man, I feel excited. I finally managed to actually tame the Hyaenadon. Without cheating. That is. Or without dumb luck, I guess. Level 10. Let's take it out of the distance. So it can't bleed me. There we go. What level are you? Let's find out after you die. Level 15. Yeah, so let's get to the dung beetles now. Maybe they don't spawn in this area. Level 5 is the only one I see. Really? Here you are. Yeah, I was just confusing them with the jackbox before, that's why I wasn't recognizing where they are. Let's go to where I saw them the most. Yeah, look, they look very similar to the jackbox from a distance. Let's go to the south around the Rex area. I guess I'm actually really close to it anyway. Especially with the wyvern, you can see Scorched Earth is the smallest map, I think. Especially if you subtract some of the desert outside that you don't really use for anything. I mean, I guess it's like the best place for building a base because it's so flat, but there is a severe lack of hydration in there and resources outside of chitin and meat. You can barely even get hide in there. Is there anything that spawns there that gives hide? I don't think so. Let's kill this Techrex now. Or not. Let's wait a bit. Meant to say, let's wait for a moment until we kill it. Oh, hey Turbo. Bye bye. Maybe I shouldn't have killed it, so I would get my stamina faster. ADHD gameplay, maximizing the speed at which I can ADHD. Important. You know what? I meant for you to fly back, but let's go with this. I don't even need the wyvern. I'm taking it out by myself. Let's make sure it's level 12. 24. Okay. It's a different one, but still a really low level. Let's machete RX. By the time it finishes roaring, it dies. The power of a 649% sword combined with 105% melee damage. That's not that much, actually. What does it drop me? 2 arrows and a bunch of useless shit. Also, harvesting with the higher melee damage sting gives you more stuff. So I need to keep that in mind for harvesting these tech dinos. I want to use the sword. Alright, anyway. Dung beetles. Come on, 1.5, probably gonna do well. Yeah, see. Here we are. Dung beetles right next to the water bugs to make me confuse them, right? 95 and 45, not bad. Right, take the shit out. Start with the 95. They don't have genders, so breeding is not gonna be a thing. Doesn't matter, it's just tame one. See how it is. Shouldn't be a hard tame compared to the Hyaenadon. After the Hyaenadon, waiting 30 seconds for a passive tame that doesn't react to me being next to it does not sound as bad as it sounded before. I'm quite happy to have a passive tame that just takes time now. Yeah, the poop has a really long expiration timer with the salts, so I'm okay. So, ideally this would work as a more, like a better compost, basically. And if it's a better compost, I'll be very happy with that. It does also have 920 health, which is honestly very good for its size. Of course, you know this is a dung beetle, so in reality they would be 1,000 times smaller than this easily. I'm pretty sure this is not like a prehistoric dung beetle, at least. I don't know if we have any like real fossil of like large dung beetles in the past either. I feel like this is probably just a modern dung beetle, but upsized. Damn, I'm hitting a yet ping combo right now. You know, these are also beetles, the coleopterans. You can recognize them by having 4 sets of wings, but the other ones, the like more forward ones. By the way, this actually shouldn't have this extra carapace thing here. That's not a thing. But these are the patinsivet, or the wings that cover the other wings. So they are still capable of flight. They just open these up and they get another one out there. Cockroaches don't have covering wings. Instead, they just have really tough wings. So that's like a difference between the beetles and cockroaches, which on the surface might appear quite similar, but they are not. Cockroaches are actually related to ants. Or more related to ants. They are most related to termites, it's what I wanted to say. You know, they belong to the same group. I also believe that the praying mantises are in the same group as well. Man, this food is not depleting. It's supposed to take like 2 minutes on the first feed. I don't think I have any settings messing with this food brain or anything. It's just really long. I remember when I was taming the vulture too, like the first one, for some reason it took forever. Okay, it just has a really long timer. After the first feeding, by the way, like the second ones, they're going to be way faster. So fortunately it's not gonna be too hard. Sad I cannot breed these though. I thought I could be. It could be possible, but nah. At least I can get them. Yeah, see? Like after the first feeding, the second cooldowns are way shorter. This is a lot nicer. This is probably what would have happened with the pets as well if I didn't lose my patience, but anyway, I ran out of the bug spray anyway. And my patience. And the video time. And I just was not happening. Normal tame. Seems to come at all. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Here we've got the little guy. Those mandibula are not realistic at all. Actually, those are... Those are the external source, those are the internal parts. I think that's kinda accurate, actually. You know, I had to play with a cockroach before, so I've never played that accurately with a beetle, but with a cockroach I actually had to microscope it and like do a dissection on it, which was quite disgusting, but I did learn how they look quite thoroughly thanks to that. I've never actually seen cockroaches in real life, but yeah. Alright, now with that done, I can... Ooh! This is just a new Tech Rex. It is just always a Tech Rex that spawns here or something. The chances of it spawning again in the same spot is actually really low. It's just a level 66 though. Of course these things can go up to 180. It's still a Rex, so it hits pretty hard. Not hard enough though, unfortunately for it. By the way, I checked the Manticore's tribute demands, and I'm pretty sure I cannot do anything with these tributes that I'm collecting here, but it's alright. Oh man, this is the best for Rexes. Like, there's more Rexes than on a Carnivore Island, and on Carnivore Island, on the island, they die pretty often. Here there's nothing really killing them. It's actually incredible for them, for just getting more of them. Let's put down my dragon though. Not put down, land. Change it to neutral. Oh no, not that one. Yeah, this is the thing with the cryopores I really dislike. Like, it shows as if you have something else in your hotbar, but guys, I guess because it was already active, it was still like holding on to the dung beetle there, visibly. What was the button for ordering these things to move somewhere? I haven't checked them that much yet. Period. Let's get on the wyvern, because I don't want it to attack as well. Let's see how long my Hyaenadons can survive. Oh. Give them some level ups though. Would be kinda mean not to do that before they are sent to battle. Nice, it worked. Now the Hyaenadons are on attack. I thought they were on attack. Oh, this is... Now. I was using the movement command, this is the kill command. I've got them on the dot and the hyphen. Yeah, I'm gonna use this for the raptor back later on. Yes, kill that thing as well. It's fighting back a bit, but yeah, you guys can handle these things. Of course, the real challenge is here. Can you handle 2 scorpions? Ugly garbage and Hyaenadon that I didn't bother naming because I was so angry. Let's see. What levels are these scorpions? 45? 20. I thought that was a red worm. Ooh, I was watching a video by Syntac on Scorched Earth, and he was doing something like this to check for the red worms, but looks like it doesn't really work anymore. No, it works like this. Okay, I can use K. This way you could check for red worms without the scanner mod. I would probably miss it anyway, but look, that works technically. Oh, interesting. The scorpion doesn't aggro on them at all. Neither do the Titanoboas. Take it out. This is gonna be fun with good Hyaenadons though. Oh, and just wait until I have got my raptors online. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Wait. They already took it out before I could zoom out. Fine. No, I cannot turn right. What about an Arthrop Leura? It's already aggroed onto something else. Kill it. It's distracted. Can you guys do it? I mean, you killed the vulture. Okay, you're not taking that much damage. I think they can do it. Yes, they did. It wasn't a high level, but still good job. These are pretty low level. They're actually not that weak as I thought. Their melee damage is really high. Look at that, like 47 and 62. They're like, I just put a few level ups into them. Like, that's actually better than a raptor in terms of damage. Of course they have less HP though. But they do heal when they kill, and they have the mate boost, so it reduces the damage they take. 2 low level Hyaenadons destroying the desert. But let's see how far they can get. I don't think it's forever. And of course I want to actually lose these guys because I force tamed them, and of course they're low levels too. So that's why I'm not afraid of them dying. I've got the breeding pair at home that I just tamed legitimately. Oh, there's a higher level scorpion. It might do them in. No. What about the mantis? Mantis would be way more dangerous. Can you do it? Alright, mantis time. Can you kill a mantis? Yeah, if it doesn't jump at you, definitely. Okay, another one. No, Hyaenadon! R.I.P. Can the other one do it? Can he do it? Oh, that mantis is not even bloody, I don't know about that. That looks kinda bad. Ugly garbage, you got it. No! Oh well, meat is meat. Not bad loot, honestly. Managed to get a decent amount before it died. How about the other one? Yeah, not bad either. So, Vemma, boom. Let's get back to base. This is something I don't like about the ghillie though. Why does it go through my map? Why hasn't anyone made sure that this doesn't mesh like that? Like, this meshing should not be something that happens in my opinion. Should be easy fix, to be honest. Let me try taming an Argent Davis on the dragon. One shot. 2 shots. Oh, it's flying away. Four shots. Might actually be a decent level 2. It's fighting 2 scorpions as well. Oh, it might actually be a really decent level. Actually. I haven't checked its level, but the fact that it's not out after the scorpions and me attacking it so many times, it's gotta be a decent one. Got the bug again. It lost aggro again. This is something I don't like about them though. This method definitely could be better. Let's see here. Tranking on the back of a wyvern, definitely the highest skill cap that you can have in tranking. Cause you need to be so precise with it. It's a 105 Argent Davis, of course. Yeah, I think I just proved that it's possible. Let's just go back. I'm not taming that thing anyway. Tap ei ära too. You know, I've only got one. Let's see if I could bola it in the air. No. It's a level 20 though, I want to take it out from the pool. Sorry bro. I would like to get higher levels to spawn instead. Have I remembered to change? Yes, I've got all gilly. Let's go. Yeah, mantises are strong, man. I can't wait to tame them. But I need to have something that can kill those death worms first. And I don't think this wyvern can do it, especially with the speed build that it has. So I probably need to tame either like a group of Rexes to do it, or like get a better level tile that I imprint. That's also something I want to do. Or like a super high level wyvern, if I could find one. Then I of course can breed them to make a boss line. Probably the way... Alright, also one more option. The Megatherium. I haven't used them that much before. So I think it's a pretty decent option. And considering the bug buff and the fact that I am unable to kill them with like basically anything when they have that, even though it's like a level 5 in the wild, then definitely like that's got to be good enough, right? I'll put all of that prime meat I got into use. That much. Let's not waste that. Bum, 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 bum. I want to cook it up. I want to cook it up, I mean. Oh, I must have miscooked. I had way more than that. I must have put it somewhere accidentally. Oops. Alright. So that's the Hyaenadon, and also wait. Let's get the first time I've ever gotten a dung beetle as well. Let's actually analyze its stats properly. 6.2 weight. That's rough. It can't carry that many poops in its inventory. But it has 1000 health. The dung beetle is way more tanky than the Gallimimus. Look, level 195 Gallimimus has the same health as a dung beetle. I mean, at least this has armor, it makes sense that it's kinda tanky. It's as tanky as a fucking 7 meter long dinosaur though. Do you really think that is the case? This is, sure, it doesn't look that durable. But this doesn't look like it would die to a Dilophosaur, does it? Like, this doesn't look like a Dilophosaur victim, right? Well, it is, cause it is so weak, man. So, if you liked the video, if you thought it was useful, even though I'm just using someone else's taming trap, of course, original creator is the Flinger Fu, whose video I saw to construct the trap. It works fine, tested by me, just need to make sure that you build it on flat terrain. Alright, and yeah, also I tamed the dung beetle. So, 2 no tames officially in this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.